think that the can got kicked down the road, and we've run out of road.
Workforce Solutions Alamo has career centers that help the unemployed all over San Antonio and the surrounding counties, but a very complicated problem is impacting their future.
And we found out late today that it might cost people their jobs. News 4's Emily Baucom has been working the story for a week now and joins us live at one of those career centers to tell us what she has learned. Emily?
We learned late today that nearly 150 people who work at the San Antonio Career Centers received a letter. That letter said they had 60 days notice these centers might be shutting down. Now, if you're one of those people, that doesn't sound like good news, but Workforce Solutions is confident it can keep those jobs, keep the centers open, and solve what's been a major roadblock.
If you're looking for a job, Workforce Solutions will help you create a resume, apply for a job, and nail the interview. The state and federal governments dole out the money to keep these career centers running, from staffing to workshops and daycare.
That's over $70 million worth of contracts.
Bexar County Commissioner Kevin Wolf is the board chair for the Alamo Area Council of Governments. Now, this is where it gets complicated. ACOG is just one of many groups involved in figuring out where the money goes. And as you can see, the people in those groups overlap. The Alamo Workforce Board says that's a conflict of interest because the same people writing the service contracts can bid on them too.
In order to have integrity in our system, a contractor really needs to be an arm's length transaction.
You might be wondering, what does their bickering have to do with you at home? Well, plenty. The contract for all these career centers is up in September, and the clock's ticking.
If we don't do our job here and do it very quickly, they'll wake up, they'll drive down to their local workforce area, and they'll go, doors are closed.
Last week, the ACOG board brought in the Texas Workforce Commission to find out how to fix the problem.
He just seemed a little intense today to me.
Well, I'm trying to deal with this issue.
The conversation got heated when the commission's lawyer suggested trimming the fat.
If we take what they have suggested, that, for all intents and purposes, removes the local control aspect.
As we said earlier, we learned late today that the people who work at San Antonio's career centers learned that in 60 days they might be out of a job, but Workforce Solutions has told us they promise they have a plan in place to keep the centers open and maintain the same level of service as before and avoid the layoffs discussed in that letter. We're live on the South Side. Emily Baucom, News 4, San Antonio.